Senate will please come to order. Today's devotionals will be led by the Reverend Kenzin from the Shaoshan Temple of East Cowlitz. Welcome.
Today, here in this Senate chamber, with its stately interior, the schedules, papers, and plans of the day, within this Capitol building, with its essential activity, its magnificent columns, its shining gold dome, within this city of Montpelier, with the bustling people and cars, brightly lit shops in today's glistening gray, within this state of Vermont, with its villages and towns, nestled amidst lakes and the green mountains covered in mist. Within this United States of America, with its diversity of people and places, from palm trees to glaciers to inner city streets. Within this planet Earth, with all life, human, animal, plant, on this relatively thin crust of this beautiful blue-green planetary sphere. Within this solar system of our sun, with our familiar sun and moon describing our days and nights, our seasons and tides, year in, year out. Within this Milky Way galaxy, with its hundreds of billions of stars spanning light years, how old the starlight we see tonight. Within this vast, unknowable universe, the mystery of seemingly empty space beyond the edges of our mind. May we touch the infinity of which we are an indispensable part. May we touch the infinity of which we are an indispensable part. In the midst of the details of this day, may we remember a sense of larger space and time in which this moment is occurring. And as the repercussions of our actions echo out beyond the walls of this Senate chamber, may they be echoes of goodness. May they be echoes of kindness. May they be echoes of peace. Echoes reverberating through this Senate chamber, this Capitol building, this city of Montpelier, this beautiful state of Vermont, these United States of America, and through this world we share. Jio san shi shi fu shi san bu sa mo ko sa mo ko ho ja ho ro mi.
Thank you. Are there any announcements? Seeing none, the chair would like to make an announcement. The Senate Secretary has reported that the oath of office was duly sworn to and by Senator-elect Richard Westman of Lamoille District on January 6th, 2023 at 9:30. Welcome. We have a number of bills for introduction today. The first one is S1, an act relating to Act 250 jurisdiction over aircraft hangars. It'll be referred to the Committee on Natural Resources. Please listen to the first reading of the bill.
S1, an act relating to Act 250 jurisdiction over aircraft hangars.
Now you've heard the first reading of the bill is referred to the Committee on Natural Resources and Energy. We have S2, an act relating to legislative oversight of payment reform and conflict-free case management for developmental and disability services. And I won't read them all from now on. Please listen to the first reading of the bill.
S2, an act relating to legislative oversight of payment reform and conflict-free case management for developmental disability services.
You've heard the first reading of the bill is referred to the Committee on Health and Welfare. We have S3, introduced by Senator Lyons. Please listen to, Senator Baruth, please listen to the first reading of the bill.
S3, an act relating to prohibiting paramilitary training at camps.
Now you've heard the first reading of the bill is referred to Committee on Judiciary. We have S4, introduced by Senator Sears and others. Please listen to the first reading of the bill.
S4, an act relating to reducing crimes of violence associated with juveniles and dangerous weapons.
Now you've heard the first reading of the bill is referred to Committee on Judiciary. We have S5, introduced by Senator Bray and others. Please listen to the first reading of the bill.
S5, an act relating to affordably meeting the mandated greenhouse gas reductions for the thermal sector through electrification, decarbonization, efficiency, and weatherization measures.
Now you've heard the first reading of the bill is referred to Committee on Natural Resources and Energy. We have S6, introduced by Senator Sears and others. Please listen to the first reading of the bill.
S6, an act relating to custodial interrogation of juveniles.
Now you've heard the first reading of the bill. It is referred to the Committee on Judiciary. We have S7, introduced by Senator Hashim and others. Please listen to the first reading of the bill.
S7, an act relating to qualifications for a public defender.
Now you've heard the first reading of the bill is referred to the Committee on Judiciary. We have S8, introduced by Senator Hashim. Please listen to the first reading of the bill.
S8, an act relating to appointing counsel to represent a person found incompetent to stand trial or not guilty by reason of insanity.
Now you've heard the first reading of the bill is referred to the Committee on Judiciary. There being no orders of the day, Senator from Chittenden Central.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would move that pending announcements, the Senate stand in adjournment until Tuesday morning at 9:30, January 10th.
Pending announcements, the Senator from Chittenden Central has moved that the Senate stand adjournment until 9:30 on Tuesday, January 10th. Are there any announcements? Senator from Caledonia.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senate Appropriations will meet briefly at 1 this afternoon.
Senator from Bennington.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senate Education will meet at 1:15 this afternoon.
Senator from Addison.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senate Government Operations Committee will not meet this afternoon. We will meet for the first time on Tuesday at 1:30. Thank you.
Senator from Washington.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senate Finance will meet at 1:30 for a short organizational meeting.
Senator from Essex.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senate institutions will meet on Tuesday, and I'll announce on the floor on what time that will be.
Are there any further announcements? Senator from Chittenden South. East? Is that what it's called?
Southeast.
Southeast. My apologies.
I am trying to set a good example for a conversation with our pro tem on making sure resolutions are opt-in. I have sent an email about 2 resolutions memorializing great Vermonters, and they're being circulated now. I'd really like to get that done today. So if you wanted to sign on to those 2 resolutions, please don't leave the chamber until you do that.
Any further announcements? Seeing none, the senator from Chittenden Central, if I've got that correct, has moved that the Senate stand in adjournment until 9:30 a.m. Tuesday, January 10th. Are you ready for the question? If so, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed indicate by saying nay. The ayes have it, and the Senate will stand adjournment until 9:30 a.m. Tuesday, January 10th.